Begin this practice in standing center pose, mountain pose, or samasthiti, meaning same standing pose, so same samas. Familiar to us, that word. Just pay attention for a moment. Relax your body. Spread your feet. They can be under your hips or closer together, whatever feels nice right now. But drawing towards each other. Awaken thighs, ground roots of big toes. Awaken low belly by drawing your navel to your spine. Move your awareness to your rib cage. Feel your arms hanging there alongside it, shoulders down. Let your hands relax, just soft and open, downward hands. And practicing upward hands. Keep your shoulders down. Just bring your arms out to your back ribs. You're going to need to lift so that you don't just throw yourself back, but you want to stand nice and straight with your pelvis underneath you. Upward hand pose. Looks and sounds so simple, but not easy. But we practice these combined actions. Shoulders down, arms reach. One more breath. Urdhva Hastasana, upward hand pose. Gaze up, breathe in. Exhale down to heart center. Tuck your chin, bow your forehead down. Have a moment for your own quieting. In your body with your awareness. Compassionate attitude in place, strengthening our compassion so that we may be a source of compassion in the world. Then release, lift your head, release your arms. Wider feet. Breath of fire standing up. Ground into the legs, knees a little soft. Easy wide feet, arms up. The breath of fire with the latissimus pull down. So the reach and squeeze. Just practice the motion. Open hands, breathe in. Closed hands, breathe out, pull down. We're going to just pump the breath about 10 times. You can just keep on going. Your own speed is fine, but speed it up if you can. Breath of fire. Release, relax, pause, feel. Stay with the pausing and feeling or do it 10 more times. Reach, shoulder blades squeeze together, draw down your arms strongly. Through your nose. This time, victory pose to release, arms up. Shoulders down, feel the warmth. Easy reaching hands, grounded front ribs. Lift your heart, breathe 2 more times. Feel the energy awakening in your body. And exhale, heart center. Bow twist to the back, looking back, so you may change your feet so that you can accommodate a nice rotation. So turn out your toes so your pelvis can turn a bit too. Hands into the fists, pull away from each other, look back. Use your imagination. It's hard to stretch the bow. Can you add a little bit of softness to this work? And then exhale, let it all soften and return to center. Rock side to side in your feet. Settle to center in stillness. Look back, bow to a second side. Let your feet turn out so your pelvis can turn a bit and your heart can go way back. Look back, squeeze your hands, pull away from each other, activating the muscles of the arms, back, front, shoulders, chest, core, legs, everything. You've got this. Deep breath again. Give it a little bit more energy. Relax, release. Come back to center. Pause. A little side to side rock. Soft eyes are closing them. If that brings peace, if it brings quietness, let's check in with the brain. Do a little brain drain. Hold your forehead, hold the back of your skull. Softly, just open hands, gently press. Calm. Breathe and consciously soften that space between your ears. Trying to get away from what we think everything is to what is. Now is the only constant. And release your arms down when you are ready. Step to the front section of your mat. Surya Namaskara A. Just letting these flow. Very familiar positions to a lot of us. Inhale to the sky. Stretch the breath slowly in as you move. Slowly out as you fold forward. I just did this little hop to widen my heels a bit. So pay attention as you come into your forward fold. Stretch the back of your body, just the right amount. Then as if you were coming up, breathe in, half lift. Suspend your breath, bring your hands down. Breathe out, right leg, left leg back. Plank pose, exhale. Upward dog, inhale, slowly. You can hold the breath out and then breathe in or take an extra one. Tuck under your tail, lift your heart. Exhale, back to puppy pose. Let's warm it up a little bit with the toes under, head down. Preparing hands and arms for the pose. Here we have small amount of weight, so let the hands spread, shoulders roll externally. Compassionate with your feet, with your knees, everything. Exhale. Upward facing dog. Check back in with that shape, leave your knees down, gaze down your nose. And now to down dog, move through table, press up and back. Use this first bit of time for any refinements. Your favorite word for that. Messing around. Work your way in. Check in. Do you need to bend your knees? Where are you needing to take care of your body, especially here? And then relax into it. Just hold your head down. Let go of any expectations. Allow your heart to reach gently towards the earth the way the dogs do in their play bow as you exhale. Not forcing that, especially if you're naturally back bendy. Finish and exhale. When you're ready, walk it forward and come to half lift, stretching that in-breath. Breathe out, fold forward, hands where they reach. It's fine. Be with yourself, be compassionate, reach and rise. Arms float down into the sides of your body for a free breath. So that breath lands the exhale, inhale fully. Exhale fully. Second one, inhale, reach up. Exhale, reach down. The practice is the focus of our meditation. God lift pose. Just keep bringing yourself back to the now. Wait to exhale, bring down your hands, ready your hands. Other leg back first if possible. Plank pose, let's hold it for 5 this time. Pull the earth away. If your knees come down, that's fine. A little refinement. Firm those legs. Wide belt, firm your waist. And press your hands. Knees down, exhale right where they are. And that should set you up for the upward facing dog. If you need to adjust that, that's okay. All bodies different, all good. Exhale, back into your down dog, 5 breaths. Exhale one more time. Bend your knees, step or hop forward to your hands and halfway lift. That's a long breath in. Long breath out, full forward. Long breath in, stand up. Use your legs, long spine. Reach, float it on down into your sides. Calm, free breath. Over to the right side for triangle pose. Turn to wide parallel feet. Stretch your arms out. Breathing in. Breathe out. Turn your legs into the shape and over and down. So that back foot towards the back of the mat. Other one angled comfortably. Come over and down. Reach up towards the sky. Be where you are. Lengthening both sides of your waist. Pay attention to that lower side. One more exhale. Navel draws in. Firm your legs. Breathe in, come up, wide feet. Over to the other side on the exhale. If you need a little more time, take a little more time. An extra breath is fine. Another breath or two. Check in with your low back. You might need to tuck under your tail in this pose. Make sure you have that wide belt on, that strong tummy. Reach up and down. Shoulders off the ears so you don't create a lot of congestion there up in your neck. Nice long neck. Breathe one more time. Complete your exhale. And now you stand up. Inhale. Turn your feet, reach your arms, stretch your chest. Exhale, top section of your mat. Revolving triangle pose. Step your right leg back. Hips to the front. Straight legs, inhale, breathe. Reach up with your right arm and then exhale, fold forward. Starting this pose on the shin with one or both hands. Open up your triangle revolution if you feel like progressing it. And remember, you can work anywhere in the space, anywhere in the forward fold. Practice where you are with the pose. And if you're trying to grow with your poses, just add a little extra energy of tapas, that willingness to do the work. One more breath where you are. Letting the exhale unwind your twist. Inhale, stand, roll your shoulders back and to the other side. Step it forward, step it back. Intelligent feet. Yoga really helps keep them really working and healthy. Sometimes you have to let them rest though. Breathe in, reach, pull forward. So there's that forward fold happening first. Protect yourself. You need to stop at the shin of the, you are in a little twist already. Add more of a twist if it feels good. Lower on the leg, all that. 5 breaths, shoulders down. Concentrate. One more time, breathing in. Wait for your own exhale to release your twist. Inhale to stand. Roll your shoulders back and step out. Pause. Adding the knee bend to those poses. So go back out to the wide stance. Wider feet this time. Reach your arms, breathe in. Right side, bend your knee over your ankle into extended side angle pose. Tuck under your tail as you go into your lean and reach. And stay on the bent leg or to the floor or block. Where do you need to check in? You need to check in with your low back, your shoulders. Relax your face. 4th breath. Really press your feet into the earth. Exhale for 5. Inhale, press rise, turn, reach, other side, both arms into the pose. Take a little time to get ready and then starting the 5 breath count. Here comes the exhale. Inhale up. Stay in your wide parallel feet. Breathe out. Use your hands at your pelvis to tilt forward. You may bend your knees. All of us can start with bent knees and then let them straighten if it works. Come down the center, hands on your shins. Head both arms wrap around your right leg, hanging forward. So get some lateral movement as that left arm reaches across. Big reach across. Hang down. Find solace in your feet. Heels, roots of big toes, 4 corners. Exhale for 5. Maybe there's a little more of a lengthening that can happen. Careful release, centering. Other side. So you have your knees more bent. That's all fine. Big reach across is really the reason here, the point of this. Besides your ankle strengthening and all the usual good things from the wide forward fold. Calming. Inhale for 4. Exhale. 1 more time. Turn with care to center, both hands on your shins. Hands come up to your pelvis. Press your feet, rise up. Bend your knees as you need to come up. Gently back. Hands come around to your sacrum. Bring it forward a little bit. Gaze down at your heart. Your pelvis back underneath you and release to the top section of your mat. Leave some deep footprints there. That was the long hold. So I've seen some of the Olympic athletes visualize with their bodies. They go through what they're going to do first and then stop and center and then do it. So let's try that today with warriors A, B, and C together. So A is to the front, B is to the side, step back. C is the weird one where you lean forward and reach your leg. So let's just try that with the right side of your body. Just kind of visualize yourself. A, B, C. Other side. Move a little bit or a lot. Just imagine how it's going to go, what you're going to do. Concentration. Pause a moment just to take it in, whatever helps you feel centered. Just let your body remember what you just did. Hand to heart, hand to belly. Calm energy. Yogasana ABC, both sides. Start like we did the first time with that. Step back up the right leg. Hips stay to the front, bend your knee. Pause a moment to check in with your body. And arm position up. If you want to pull your elbows back, you can do that one. Whatever one you planned. Knee centered. B, we reach to the side, turning our foot out in the back so we can lunge out sideways now with the torso, head forward. Four, stay steady with this form. And now the transition to the other one. Be with the transition. Do what you need to do. Do your best. Keep trying. Maybe your toes down the floor, but you can still reach. Steady eyes. Keep your bent knee a little soft. One more breath. Let it be. Come back. Doing your best. Other side, step back. Bend your knee on the front. Turn hips forward. Ground. Arms up when you're ready. Shoulders down. Really get into a meditative state. Eyes soft and centered. Keeping my gaze right at the nose tip. Nasagra Drishti. Be. Teach your body this transition. Do what needs to be done to find it in your body, and then hold steady, breathe. Awareness can stay very close to your brain, even as your periphery catches your reaching fingers. One more breath. Complete warrior B. Then warrior C. You can bring your back foot in to start it, and just make that easier. Whatever you need to do, work it. This side. Keep trying. Hold on to something. Just do your best. 3. Don't give up easily. One more breath. Come on down. Let it be. Heart and belly hold. Take in that strength. The work that you put in is yours. Nicely done. Let's do Parsvottanasana, right leg back again. It's time the shoulders roll in, hands together, come up your spine, or hold on to your opposite elbow. Long spine, breathe in. Forward fold, breathe out. Keep your elbows lifted. Heart leading pose. You can bend your front knee. Come into your own degree. Soften what you can. Exhale again. Rise, breathe in. Release your arms. Other side. Build muscle memory of these poses. But come into it each time. Feel it this time and work with it this time. Forward fold, elbows gently lift. Heart leads the forward fold. Sides of the waist lengthening. Breathe out. Rise up, inhale. Nice. Release your arms. Step out and take a moment with your wrists and hands to move and stretch them from that compression if you did the pressing. Back of the hands together. Pull up towards your forehead. Stretching back of your wrists. Keep your lower body in mountain pose. And release. Hands together. Come lower towards your navel. Stretch the other wrists the other way. Just gently. Come back to center, release. Circle both ways. Bend your fingertips together. Make your way down to the earth. First, the standing cross over side bend. Let's do the arms up first. Press up. Add the crossover if you would like. Left leg coming over the right. Gaze upward towards your top arm. Breathe out one more time. Bring everything back underneath and centering. And step out Arms first, shoulders down. Weave your fingers the other way. Breathe, reach up. Side bend. At the crossover of the foot if it feels good to you on this side. Gazing down to find your balance. Stay there or let your eyes turn side towards that top arm. Never trying to irritate your body, so don't do too much. Don't hold back either. Just one more breath. Maybe there's a little more space. Maybe not. Move with mindfulness to come up and out. The days are growing stronger. Let's do bring the prana into our bodies. Just have a moment to send your body energy. Using loose fists, just folding your fingers, curling your thumb just a little bit. Start with your right hand and come up the inside of your arm. Just lightly thump, thump, thump. Turn around to the back of the arm, avoiding the bony areas. Thump, 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 thump. Storing energy in our tissues, in the collagen of their arm. Just let your wrists be floppy as you go up the inside, down the outside. Whenever you can reach, just connect with your own body. When that's complete, use both hands, move to your chest. Gentle with the bony areas, avoid your breast tissue. So work your way around what you can reach, sides, ribs. When you go to your belly, go around towards the left. So I'm not mirroring that. I'm going to my left. Go the other way. Just circling energy in your hara, your belly center. Ooh, feel that sensation of just rubbing your belly, encouraging good energy flow. Take your fists to your thighs. Let your knees bend for this stuff. Just get in there. Thump that as much as you can reach. Sides, front, insides. The lower legs are bony. Just work up and down the shins a couple times. Sides of the legs. Gently on your bony feet. And back up, working your way back up the backs of your legs. Try to cover all the surface. Totally zero judgment. Come up to the big drums. We like to laugh about that when we're together. Because when a lot of people do this together, it makes some good sound. Okay. Bring your hands to your belly center, step your feet together. Energy hold. 2 more breaths. Hold, storing prana in your pranic center. Release. Before we leave standing practice, breath of joy, which is a triple inhale and a super slow exhale, just one time. So we'll breathe in, reach front, sides, and up, and then come to a forward fold with the knees bent. Inhale. Exhale. Just come in, relax for 5 breaths, forward fold. You can turn your palms to the sky if you like, or couch your big toes, wherever you want to be in your forward fold today. Lingering in exhales. Breathe out one more time. Bring down your hands, bend your knees enough, and step your legs back. Knees down, elbows down, forearm plank pose. Stretch back or stay on your knees. Thighs firm, wide belt on your waist. Press your arms. That pressing activates the muscles of your upper body. Hug your elbows and toes towards your navel. One more breath. It's easier with practice, hopefully. Come on out into your belly position. Starting with Shavasana, so zip up your legs, let your big toes touch. Activating your leg muscles, your glutes. You should feel that activate around your sacrum. If you want to bring your hands there, sometimes a little feedback to help your glutes engage, work. Then interlace your fingers, lift your heart, breathe 5 times, gazing down. If you want to lift your legs up, you can add that. 4, one more time. Relax, release, soft shoulders, head to the left side. Ankles rolled out. Front body grounding. Reconnect with your breathing. One more breath. Return to center. Shavasana, locust pose one more time. Leave your fingers the other way. Legs active. Lift your chest, gaze down. Gently stretch your shoulders and chest. Lift your legs off the ground straight if you can. Not high, just straight. Pull your hands down towards your feet. And rock on your belly as you breathe. One more time. Just let it dissolve. Shoulders soften. Turn your head other way. Heels out. 5 breaths. Activate to release yourself from the floor. Press forward and down. Peel it up. Pull back for a moment. Child's pose. We'll come back. Let's come back to the revolved extended side angle pose. Good at least hip pose. So you may start on your knees, step your right leg forward. Stay on your back knee or lift up. So I like to add that last. It's nice to do the preparation on the knee. You can leave it there. So nice tall spine, relaxed belly to rotate. Twist. Stay just like that where it feels good. If you want to deepen things up, the elbows, the palms press or the hand down, reach the arm version. So where do you feel good today? Lift up the knee if it feels good. Reach it out, maybe. One more breath. And release down. Draw back, Hanumanasana. Draw your toes back, belly back, bow in. Stretch the entire back of your body. We'll accept your folded leg, but otherwise, let's do both sides. Bring it back. Second side, revolve extended side angle. The biggest project we will do for the rest of practice. Rotate, hook the elbow, maybe lift the knee and reach your top arm. So I'm doing this sneak around the shin. Fine. One more breath here, do your best. Follow your exhale energy to release with care and draw back your belly and your toes through Hanuman's pose, second side. Last one, toes back, bend and release. Wide knees, child's pose, revolved. Use a blanket if you want to. You may also stay centered in child's pose. Options abound, hips high or low. Finding center first. Imagine diving your right hand underneath your left armpit. Imagine the other side. And let's bring it into action, bringing your left hand to the earth, rise up, turn over your right hand, reach it up towards the sky, breathe in. Breathe out, dive it under, lower down slowly. So bandhas, use your body, use your hand, your feet to carefully rotate your spine with your skull on the ground. Great pose to feel the bandhas uplift in the low belly and pelvic floor. Customize for your body. Your hips could be more low, they could be more high. 3 more slow breaths. Take your time. Let an exhale complete. Inhale, move as needed to open it out, reach it up, breathe in, finish and breathe out. Other side. Refinements, open, enjoy this part, and then dive it under carefully, bend that other elbow, come down, are your hips over your knees? Do they want to be over your heels? Set yourself where you feel good on this side, breathe deeply. Last exhale. Ready yourself, ready your hand. That is the key here to get yourself up. You can change that angle, make a big difference. Reach, breathe in, and release. Breathe out. Come on and sit down. Sit on your blanket. Fire logs pose. Arrive on your seat first. Working with whichever leg is in the front. That's going to be your top leg, or you can just make your legs further away from your body. Brighten your feet. Hinge to any degree forward. Stack it up if it feels okay. Protecting knees 100%. Zero knee strain. This is all about hips. Let your hips decide how much you're going to do. Once you've set, you can relax your feet again. Moving forward from your pelvis, from your hip joints to any degree. Pay attention. 5 slow breaths. So you can go all the way out to the floor. Just do a little hinge, whatever is the right choice for yourself. Breathe again. Maybe add just a little bit of growth. And release back. Changing sides so the other leg is in front. Work the legs out a bit. Activate your feet. Consider the stack of the legs. Stack of the shins. Listen to your knees really carefully. Do what they say. Hips. Little feedback back here is interesting, just to come to that crease at the front of your leg. Feel where your hips are down in there. As you ease forward, reach out with your heart to any degree. Hold steady 5 breaths. Exhale. Release with care. Bring it out to wide, easy legs. Hands back, fingers back. Just rest back. Let your heart relax. Your hip joints. Let your legs be free. Point your toes. Draw back on your toes. Do that a couple times. Pump your ankles. And then bring yourself upright. Bring your feet together. Bring them towards you to your own degree. Just start with the yang. Hip side to side. If it helps you find your center. Yang version, the Baddha Konasana bound angle pose. Straight arms, sit tall. Tuck your chin deeply. Keep your shoulders back. Feel your chest rise to your chin as you breathe. And fall away. Deep stretch the upper back and neck. Breathe out. Gently lift up your chin. Coming to the yin version of this pose. Letting the muscles relax everywhere. Softly come forward. Stay where you feel good with your hands. Energy traveling through your body. Stillness. Let it feel complete for another breath. Release. One more seated pose, Bharavajasana's twist. Both knees over to the left side, stack the legs. You can stay on your blanket. Go ahead and twist back, or variations with the legs. Pull that top leg back so it comes to the floor. Other foot stays in the inner thigh, or half lotus pose if it's in your practice, only if it's not a problem for your body. So you could be enjoying this twist for a lot longer. If you did the first version, reach back, wrap your hand around your waist. Breathe deeply. Keep your weight forward in this pose, towards your knees. Deeply breathe once more. Let it all go, one action at a time. Change your legs over to the other side, stacking legs version. And you can come on in, stay for a nice long time. Take a few more breaths if you'd like. Widen your top leg out. Make your choice about the leg staying down or coming into the half lotus. No straining. Hand slides underneath the knee or holds the knee. Other arm wraps the waist. Look back. Weight into the knees. Three. Deep breathing. Don't let it be hindered. 4. And one more. Release, relax. Undo these actions. And coming to supported fish pose. So if you have your blankets today, or you can just lie on your back with your knees bent. Take time to put on your socks. Get what you need. Have a sip of water if you need it. Eye pillow. So for supported fish pose, the rolled edge of your blanket, and you just be a little bit. You can use blocks if you know that one. It can be a bigger roll. And we're going to lie down so that it's behind our hearts. Somewhere in that part of your spine that is behind your shoulder blades. Check in, make sure it feels okay. You can come off to one side or rock up to make adjustments in your roll. Check in with your arms. So this is a heart opening restorative yoga pose. Arms high or low, they could be on the body as well. Roll up my blanket some more, but stay and relax open. Legs can stay bent or they can straighten. Let your heart be uplifted. Relax your body. Try not to move forward when we lie down. Try to stay right here. This is your practice time. Enjoy this important part. Now we're grounding our back bodies. Letting our brains drain into our hearts. One more time, just relax as much as you can into the shape. Coming to the two knees into the chest pose. So if you have this very small roll, you could stay on it, otherwise carefully ease off. Come on back in and bring your knees in. Feeling free to move into happy baby pose or stay with Apanasana, just the hug of the knees. Energy flows, the neck is long and centered, skull is centered. Rock gently to soothe and calm. Rocking. Now here we can do it on our backs. Let's just add a little bit more forward fold in the upper spine by bringing your head up off the floor. Curl in. Bringing that upper back out of that extension. Flex round. And release down and open. Shavasana time. Take time. Strategically use your blanket where it's going to bring you peace. Experimenting with the roll behind the neck technology. So you can experiment with this. Regular practice, feel where that one prop can bring you support, allowing you to relax. Let your legs relax out and open. Let your hands cup your lower ribs. Feel your breathing. Stop organizing your breath. Gradually release your hands open, your arms out. I wonder what it is that I will accomplish today. If anything can be called that marvelous word, it won't be my kind of work, which is only putting words on a page, the pencil haltingly calling up the light of the world. Yet nothing appearing on paper half as bright as the mockingbird's verbal hilarity in the still unleafed shrub in the churchyard, or the white heron rising over the swamp in the darkness, his yellow eyes and broad wings wearing the light of the world, in the light of the world. Ah, yes, I see him. He is exactly the poem I wanted to write. Notice when you breathe out again, just follow it. Empty, empty, empty. Let that inhale that follows stretch full. Feel the energy rise. Exhale, stillness again. And in this way, release from your stillness to your seat, one thing at a time. Breathe in with movement, breathe out with stillness. Take your time. Sitting for breathing practice. Sit comfortably, aligned and relaxed. Making no great effort. Bringing your first two fingers to the center of your forehead. You may also do this without your hands. Close the left side of your nose with your pinky and ring finger gently, using your thumb on the other side. Just hold that for a moment, calmly. Feel that calming point at the third eye center. Sit gently tall, breathe in through the right side. Breathe out through the left. Slow thread of breath, left in. Right out. Try not to create too much effort. Right in. Left out. The pattern switches to the other side, starting left, breathe in. Breathe out right. Stay, breathe in. Switch, breathe out. Stay, breathe in. Switch to the right, breathe out. Release your hand, leave your fingers, breathe 3 times both sides. Inhale for 2. Reach your arms behind you, bow forward for the 3rd breath. Yoga Mudrasana, the yoga seal, completing our practice. Rise up as you breathe in, let your eyes open. Let yourself receive Let yourself share. Thank you for joining me for this practice and lifting my heart with your company this morning. Namaste.